Screw the G. Look, since a youngin', bitch, I been legit. Niggas hatin', yeah, they counterfeit. Got a bag, it ain't mad. Sit back and watch a nigga really count the shit. Fans all tryna be legit. Gotta take care of my kids. You niggas just started the shit, so now it's time for me to finish the shit. Yeah, bitch, I'm hot as a torch. Yeah, I'm really known for spinning shit. Look at my eyes, they see the demon. But you know I'm a gremlin, bitch. Wood Jungle really raised me, but I'm Jersey City native. Gotta keep me through the 80s. Damn young nigga made it. Niggas know, man. I made it out, man. Couple blocks, man. Took over blocks. Niggas ain't fucking with Screw Hard, man. Screw the G, GP, ain't black, man. Niggas know, man. That don't stop for me to really pull niggas' cards, man. Niggas ain't fucking with me, man. Nah, let's go, look. Check it. Now it's time for me to stay fat. Niggas ain't wanna shake back. Why you acting like you like that? Nigga couldn't even get his whip back. In the track where I made that. Play with minds, I'ma take that. I'm just trying to make it down. Niggas try to take me out, now it's payback. I gotta keep me a gun. First off, it was a 5 to 1. If a nigga would've gave him some, but nah, nigga, I ain't giving him none. I'm just trying to make it home to my son. They just wanna see me down on the run. I'm so numb to the pain, I'm the one. Next up, I ain't second to none. Man, y'all niggas know what it is, man. State to state, hold up, man. State to state. Free one, you gon' get it out here, man. Y'all niggas know what it is, man. Hold up, I'm talking about nothing. Nothing. My man called me right now. Hold up, man. Long fucking way, man. Yo, I'm in the studio now. I'm gonna call you when I leave this.
What's good? It's your boy 800 Capone. Come with some 800 talk. Do a brother solid. Hit that subscribe button, that like button. Help a brother build his channel where, you know, we can spread the word. But that's my son right there. Screw the G. Go check him out on all platforms. He working. He doing what he do. Salute to him. Also my nephew. I'm gonna play some of his shit a little later. But this is where I'm at today, man. I'm gonna give y'all a little something about me, some things I've been going through, some things that have been coming across my table that I want to speak about. You know, I got a question that I want to put in the air to where in certain people's eyes, how a man should be, how a man is viewed based on, you know, his actions. I want to say that what if you have a man that go to work 10 hours a day, may have a little side hustle or whatever he do to get extra money to provide. I mean, pay the rent, pay the light bill, cable bill, if necessary, put the food, clothes for the kids, things for her. What if you got a man that's doing all these things? In anybody's eyes, I think if you got a man that's doing all these things and he not beating you down physically or mentally, you would say, okay, that's a good man. Maybe not a perfect man because everybody got, you know, some flaws with themselves. But now you take a look on the other hand, you have the woman that can't hold a job, that really deep down doesn't act as if she wants to work or be a provider on that level. So now you say, okay, she chose to be a housewife, whatever. So, okay, you know, you working, you paying the bills, you doing whatever you got to do to make sure all the bills is paid. Everything is intact on your part, what you supposed to do. But now you got a woman that's home that really don't want to do what so many of women of 2022, 2021 has been doing, getting out there, going to work, getting on the grind. Yes, You still got them lazy bras like that out here that will sit on their ass, let the kids run around the house all day, do what the fuck they want to do. Don't cook for the nigga. Barely cleaned up. Yeah, you still have them out there. Now, you have that type of situation. I mean, you know, he may be, you know, love her so much that, you know, he willing to put himself through this discomfort because of the love. But in his eyes, he see what he want in a woman is entirely different than what he had. But when you, in being patient, you being patient with the woman, and you know, you may go a couple of years and then there's no change. What are you supposed to do? Now, this is the question. When you got a situation like that right there, how do you view the man? You'll have some women that's gonna say, he's a sucker. You're gonna have some men that say he's a sucker. Some women gonna say it. He may even say it about himself. Now, mind you, keep an open mind to this. This can be either way. This can have a woman that has a man the same way. So have an open mind. This can also be both ways. How would you look at a woman that's holding a nigga down like that? You'd be like, man, she fucking stupid. If you agree with me, let me know. If a man is doing what he's supposed to do, but have a woman that's not on her job, like so many independent women today say they are, how do you look at this man? Is he being a sucker? I mean, patience has worn thin. Remind you, look at this both ways. To a woman, is this woman being a sucker? Is this man being a sucker? Me, my opinion, when you have put in your mind to say, I'm gonna be patient and see and work with an individual to see if it's gonna be some growth in a period of time. If it's not, I have to think about my growth. Now, mind you, in a situation like that, you know the energy level is not that good in the air. Male or female situation. So you gotta think about that. Think about that. How would you view a woman and she just holding a bum ass nigga down there? He get a job for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, he keep it, then he don't want to work. And she going to work, she out there grinding hard. She got to pay the bills. The little money that he get from whatever he work, he spending on himself. Maybe getting the kids a little something. How do you look at him? That's the question that you got to ask yourself. Me, I would tell any of my daughters, and I have daughters. I have daughters. So therefore, what I would tell my daughter in that situation, sweetheart, from what you tell me, you've been patient with this young brother. You've been sacrificing chunks of your life for this brother. Because I know that this young brother's created stress throughout this journey. It ain't just about the money. It's not just about the money. So I would tell her, if you've done all that, now it's time to say, I'm focusing on me. And I keep it 100 with my daughter. I say, no matter how you feel, man, drop that 0. Drop them. You can't sit around and wait for somebody else to grow. That's definitely going to slow your growth down. If it's going to slow your growth down because it's going to wear you out mentally, physically, emotionally, and everything. So my opinion on that right there, to my sons or my daughters, listen, As long as you tried, the love that you had in your heart allowed you to stick around and be patient with this individual, male or female, for a few years or whatever, there's no change. Is this person's not making an attempt to do something with constructive for themselves, and to be able to do something to add on to what we trying to do. You're supposed to be trying to build together. Everybody coming to the table with 100%. But one thing that I know and understand, if you eating alone, it may get a little lonely at times eating alone, but at the end of the day, you have to eat regardless, whether you standing with somebody or you not. You have to eat. You have to feed your body. You have to feed your mind. And in them situations like that, there's no feeding really going on, because the energy is always negative in the air 90% of the time. So I would recommend to any one of my sons or my daughters to walk away. Yeah, walk away. Sit up there and you know this is something that's draining you, and you recognize that it's draining you and that it's pulling you down. Don't be a fool and stick around in a situation to where now she feel like okay, or he feel like okay, now I'm getting focused, but now they done found the interest in somebody else when they ready to get right. Come on, man. You ain't